everyone, welcome back to my craft room, and today I want to share a card idea that I'm going to use with Diamond Press border, the Hoppy Easter die set. And I pre-cut pieces out already, and I'm also going to use the cane background. So I'm going to get started here. And if you got this set, this I think was very worth it to have. So I'm first going to start off with, I couldn't make up my mind if I was going to use the background with a solid color. And then I was reading through my papers and I thought, oh, I'm just going to grab Hunky Dory because this is a thin paper anyhow. And it would be a nice layer to layer up. It has like stars on one side, and then it has this sky background. So I'm going to run that through the die here. I wanted to show you how I do it. So what I do is I will flip this over so the smooth side is on the blue side, and I try to line it up kind of in the center, because I cut this at 4, I think I cut it at 4 and 5, 4 this way by 5 1/4 this way. So it's a little bit 1/4 inch shorter than my A2 card. So I'm gonna put this in one of my well-loved folders here. I'm gonna when you're doing a it's better to have it tilted a little, because if it bumps, it don't want to cut it. So, and it's hard to start off at first too. Now I never used this background die to see how it cuts, so I'm gonna see what's going on and how it cuts up. And I'm probably gonna have to get my good old sweeper to clean up too. And with this being thin paper too, I don't know how it's going to work. So we might have to go back to the cardstock, because like I said, this is really thin paper, and then you'll be able to tell because it's pulling hard on this, as you can see. And I don't want to tear it. It is rougher to pull off, but I do like the look of it. So it did not tear it. So it does go through pretty nice. And you know what? I'm just going to let this later to clean up. So this way I can keep moving and don't make this video so long. Okay. So I've wanted to use the fence and the bunnies and the chicks and the eggs and everything. And what I'm going to do first is I want to glue this background onto my card. And so, because this is going to be laying flush. So I was going to ink it too. I don't know if I should, like, because it was going to go around. But I like the variation. I think I might just let it the way it is. Yeah, okay. And this is something different. I've never tried I'm just going to try to get along the edge here. And that it grips it and sticks to the paper because of all the holes. And once I'm not worrying too much about the center because I'm going to be gluing in there. So it's mainly the edges that I want to worry about. I have been working on on Easter cards with Winnie the Pooh and that. And when Diamond Press had this set out and I saw it for the February, I was like, I need this set. I'm expecting my gummy pan for my Advent for the 8 days, and I will be doing a videos on each day as I open the Advent calendar and show you what is going on with those. I've really enjoyed, I'm just going to touch every so often in here too. I really enjoyed the Advent calendar. This was my first year of having that. And I think this might have been their 3rd year doing it. And I just thought it was great. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I line this up. That I have a little margin. With using this fine paper, I don't want to, it's more delicate to work with. So, oopsie. There we go. Okay. All right, so now I have the base down, and I'll be gluing on top of this. So I cut out 2 fences because my plan was I want to make the fence running this way. Totally different than what normally, because you figure go this way or either do a landscape. But I'll show you what was in my mind. Sometimes things that go in my mind shouldn't be there, but they do. So basically what I want to do is look here. That's what I figured. I'm going to have to snip off these ends of the fence. I tried to line them up when I was cutting them. I do like what Diamond Press did now, that they have these divots to snip. So it cuts in dashes like gummy pans. And this is nice to work with because you can do layering of this really, really nice. And it's easy to do your fancy cut or fussy cut and go there. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. But before I do that, I am going to get my press because I have my sticky on here, and I put one of these folders because my thing was getting stuck on there. And what I want to do is I want to lay these and kind of grip it that I can hold it. And I want a gray or maybe a tinted light blue to highlight the wood grain. Maybe I should go with brown though too. Yeah, maybe that will do. Hold on. I wonder if I should use antique linen. Okay, I'm going to take one of my scrap papers here to see what I like. This I used regular cardstock. What's the next one? Oh, it will be too dark. And I think that's black. This is Vintage Photo. Let me see how Vintage Photo looks. Oh, Vintage Photo is too dark. Okay, we're going to stick with antique linen. All right, I'm going to take my brush and dip it in here. And I'm just going to start here and go up. I don't think it... Okay, it's not really showing. Next choice was doing it this way. So I'm going to... Hang on. I'm just going to go down and stroke it down. You know what? I think I like it better this way. I'm not pressing too hard. I'm just... So it gives it that you can see that wood grain. And then it casts that shadow on the back. I think I really like it this way better. Okay, and sticky down. Yeah, I like it better this way. And you can definitely see the wood grain. And I'm using Tim Holtz Distressed Inks. I like using these little pads a lot better. I have more control over them. Okay, I'm going to go this way now. And one this way. Okay. I'm really pleased with that. All right. And I love my grippy mat. I don't know if anybody got it because I saw... Oops, now I tore it. I'll fix that. I'm going to pick this up. This is easier to get off when it's like that. There we go. I'll fix that. And it's easy to clean up. I just use baby wipes or any kind of wipe. And clean my thing off and just wipe this down. Mine is stained. I do use it. And the reason I have it on my press is because I like it pushes up more, and I like that it grips it. I don't have to use magnets or tape, and I can get it off easy. So I'm just going to put this back on top, my diamond press folder, so it don't stick when I put it over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this one down first. Wait, I better put this in. It goes to the top. I just got to make sure that I can judge them, that they're even, an even margin. Okay. So I'm just going to take it across here. My glue. My sticky mat really stuck. I like it. I really do. I love this mat. And also, I think it really is cute to do different kinds of mixed mediums. I was using it to make my own paper. Okay. I'm judging from here and here. All right. I'm going to take one of my stamping down, press it like that. So, like I said, if you got the full bundle, you really made a great deal. That was a good price. For me, I only wanted certain pieces, and after I looked at it, I did think, oh, I should have grabbed the Father's Day, but now I saw on HSN, they are doing one for that Craft Tuesday, and I was thinking, oh, wow, it's a different Father's Day on there, too. So I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. I put things in my cart, and I had things in my cart for a while. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Lining this one up. That. Let's kind of make it look like a trellis. So with the grass, I went and took watercolor paper, and I have a spritz box, and it's just a regular box. I put a new piece of paper in here, but I take my watercolor paper, spray it with water to dilute it, and then I took, now this one I did a different project with, but these are the colors. This is what I did with this one, because I couldn't make up my mind if I wanted that yellow or not. But I took Kingston's Shimmery Green. This one I did the yellow first, and then I spritzed it with the slushy, rainbow spritz slushy, and it's, you can see it more green. So this one, or did I do the yellow? Yeah, I did yellow, and I did this for this one. And this was banana, and but this one I did with the green apple, and I did rainbow slushy. So I put the green first, and then this. And then after I dried it with my heat gun, I went and used blue raspberry to make the spots. Now you're probably wondering why I have my spritzers laying on the side. The mica powder, you can see, it won't clog. And if you spray, I usually try not to spray because it clogs up and you have to go and clean it out with water. I just like unscrewing it and tapping it across, and maybe taking a paintbrush or dipping in and spraying it like that. Because I had mica from Tonic, and because I clogged these, I cannot get them unclogged. I tried everything with hot water and that, but I love the colors of these, and I don't want to get rid of them. But with Tonic, or with Kingston Crafts, I haven't sprayed them. I've been using them, just pulling them out of here and just like rubbing it across. And I've been getting that mica effect. I just want to share with what I've been doing. And wanted to also show you when you use the grass. I cut the piece of grass. Well, I mean, I used the watercolor, the 5x7 watercolor, and I just cut like a strip to make sure that I could get 2 pieces on either side. Now you have a piece that has, now that I'm looking at it, I think I'm going to use this. I didn't even think of this. I am. See this? Yeah, this is what happens to me all the time. So it's already put together. I was going to try to join these together like I did, but I think it looks better that it's all together and go that way. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is cut off the end of this one first. And I know it's not even, but grass isn't, so that's how I'm going to do it. See, this is the ride you're taking with me, because I never know what I'm going to do, and we just go there. Okay, so I know I have this at 5 1/4. So I'm going to try to guesstimate here with this again. Maybe I'll make it just that way. Okay, I do not throw these pieces away because I might use them somewhere else. So I'm just going to keep them here. So that will be my next piece to glue onto my card in the center here. Now the question is, I want it this way or this way? Yep, I'm going to go this way. So I'm just going to let this, I'm going to just glue down the center here and let go that way. Watercolors, you know what? I think I better put my glue on here. Hang on. Because it does not seem like this glue. You know what? I got a better idea. I'm going to save this for the finer detail things. I've been using this from the Dollar Tree, and this is pretty sturdy, and it's been gluing pretty nice for me, like making my cards more sturdy. and have more control over it. I gotta look for my bigger platform. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this off to the side and put my marquise on it to hold it down until it dries more. So then I cut out the eggs. This is out of cardstock. I cut out the bunnies. I cut this one out of watercolor paper because I'm gonna color this with the watercolor. I took notice the bunnies are the same way. They're tacked a little bit, and I kept my noses inside my bunnies so I know where they are when I need them, and then I'll paint them. So I'm going to be using acrylic markers or alcohol markers, and the ones that I like to use are the ones, the tri-blend spectrums, and these are the colors I'm using: bright pink, light green blend, aqua, lavender, citrus, and coral blend for pastel colors. And I cut the tulips out, and the tulips, depending where you put your border, because it will not cut off, I put my tulips on the edge that they cut off using the same green and everything. And then I cut that out of watercolor paper because that's what that was. But then this I cut out of cardstock so I can color it, and I can show you what I'm going to be doing. I wanted to get things cut out so you could see before I did this. So I'm leaving it all in one strip, but when I go to put it on my card, I'm going to be snipping it. So it just figured it would be easier for me to have it here and go that way. So we're just going to add colors onto this. Now I'm going to try to stay in the dotted line, hopefully with the perforated lines. And let me see. I don't know. I'm just going to be doing these in different colors. I just want to do the light color first, and then I'll be able to blend it the way I want it. Light blue. I'll show you what I mean. It's hard for me to explain if I'm coloring here like this. And I'm not a professional colorer or anything. I'm just going to show you. This is how I do my things, and this is what I don't know. I don't know. Good thing my partner at work ain't here to listen to me, because he'd be always saying, I don't know. Okay, so now that I have the one color on, I'm going to take the medium, and I'm just going to go along here and here, and I'm just going to make it look like it's rounded. Same way with the blue, take the medium, go around here like this, and make it look like it's rounded. And then I'm going to do the green. And you'll see then it starts giving a rounded effect. Now I'm going to take the light color again, and I'm just going to blend it completely across like that. Same way with this light color. I know it's more time consuming, but this is the way I color and everything. Okay. That's why probably it takes me hours to make cards too, but I like doing it. All right, so there I have one egg done. I'm going to hit pause, and I'm going to finish coloring these, and then I'll be back, and we'll work on the bunny. So I got carried away and I went and colored my tulips the same way I did the eggs. And some tulips I doubled because I want to add more dimension. I stuck them back into here and just colored them with the alcohol markers. And I'll show you how I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take this off of here and see if that's stuck. Yep, that's stuck pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to paint the bunnies. Oh, I want to show you too. I made 3 eggs. And this is Icy Gray 2 with the classic spectrums. And what's really cool about these dies is also it has the indentation. So I'm just going to take this and go over the indentation a little and go around the edges so they're not stark white. And it would add a little shadow to the egg too. And I did it with the other ones. I'm just going to shadow it like this. And go around. And I have the little peeps cut out. These are real tiny pieces, but I think you can really do some cute things with it. So I just wanted to show you how I did that. So I'm going to set my eggs over here. And I don't know how many I'm going to need. So then the next thing I'm going to do is get my watercolor out. I'm going to open this up. And I think I'm not going to do the bunnies all in the same color. So I'm just going to spray. I'm going to spray them all. And I'm going to get a... No, that's too broad. I gotta look for a fine bristle water pen. Okay, so because I don't know if I'm going to use all of them, but I just wanted to have them just in case. So, and I'm keeping the noses out because I'm debating if I'm going to do paint, diamond press in that thing, because I have done one already, and I can show you once I'm finished painting these. So, some of the bunnies, I thought maybe I would do them in this color. And I'm just going to, they're going to be a little glossy. And just to add color onto them. And I'm not putting a lot of water on it. I'm just picking up the pigment of the paints. And because it's already die cut into the grooves and everything, I think it's gonna really show up nice. This way. And I do love these shimmery, I love watercoloring. And this one you just go over it because it's just glistening them up, making them shimmery. I'm gonna do the hands a little darker. And I'm not going to do them all the same color. I'm going to try to make them different colors. Like maybe this one I'm going to do like that color too. This. And they're really delicate to, as you can see, I pulled apart the fence. I didn't, but that was finer paper too that I had, so well, not really, it was cardstock, but I mean it was just stuck on there pretty good. I should say. I hope my head's not in the way. I can't really see what I'm doing with that. Okay, go under his chin here a little bit. Okay. All right. And I need my wipe because I clean out my brush by just squeezing that water out and going that way. Okay, so I might do a gray one. And I'm going to use this silver because this was light bronze. I think I'm going to use this silver on one. Let me touch it. Okay, that one I'm just gonna take underneath here. I'm not gonna really put a lot of color on my brush like I did the other ones. I just want to cause it a little shadow. I'm gonna take this down here again and I need to just darken it just around here to make it rounded a look up the one side of the ear for a shadow. I do love watercoloring. I always did when I was in school, even though I haven't been in school for ages. It's just that it was one of my favorite things to do, and I still am, never outgrew it. Okay. Okay, one gray bunny. As you can see, I might have to touch him a little bit in here. Okay. All right, now, what color do I want the other bunny? I don't know. Bunnies are all different colors. Maybe I'll do a light gold one, too. This one. There's black ones, too. And, oh, this is pretty. My granddaughter's had a spotted one. Maybe I'll put spots on one of them. I don't know yet. I don't know if I'll be using all the bunnies anyhow once I start snipping here and seeing how they lay out. I'm thinking I'm definitely probably going to, instead of putting the noses back in, I'm going to do it that way. I think this one I might add, or maybe this one. I'm going to add a little gray in here with that, like a couple of spots. He's a spotted bunny. Like that. Just to give him a little different look. Put one on his ear too. You don't really need much. Take this down his ear. Okay. And then one more bunny. What are we going to do with this bunny? Let's see. We got my color thing. I made them all sparkly. So I guess I should stick with the sparkly. I guess I'll do him a white shimmer. I know he's white already, but this paper's gray. So it will shimmer him. Yeah, see, it's really, maybe you can't see it, but I can see it, that he's turning a shimmery look. I got a piece of little paper in there. I don't know what, from that die cut of that cane chair. I do love the cane chair. That is really cute. Well, not cane chair. Just reminds me of the old cane chairs. I don't know if it was my grandma or my mammy that had one. And I remember that they dry up and they have break too. Okay, so now I want to do the pink on the ears, but I want to go with something light, like this pale pink. So I'm going to just take a little bit and try to go in here like this. Just to add a little faint of color. really cool is you can, if it's too dark, take a wipe and it will add a little texture to it too. That's what I would have done. Okay. And tomorrow I'm going to be going to my granddaughter's volleyball tournament, and I might do a couple short videos to show you where this is. It's in the Poconos. I've been up to the Poconos to Jim Thorpe a lot on our e-bikes, but this is a water park and they're having all the tournaments there, and I'm kind of excited about it. They're playing in the tournament and everything, so I will be posting that on and off tomorrow or later on. Sometime I'll have it posted that you can see it. Okay, I think that's all. It doesn't take much to watercolor these, and I love the effect of it and everything, and just wanted to show you what that will look like. And I know I'm getting a lot of things on here, and I'm dropping things too. I need a bigger craft room, or I need to get organized and clean up. One or the other. My guess is cleaning up. So, what I'm going to show you, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take a break then again, because I folded some of these. I don't know if I'm going to use all the tulips or anything, but I just wanted to show you what I was planning on doing. So, I'm just going to start off with one, and I'm going to add my glue, and I want to double layer these. I'll explain why. So I'm going to put this one down first, and I'm just gonna like go off a little bit so it casts a shadow and makes it more dimensional. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut on the dotted line. Now they're going to be cut at different places, but I'm going to follow this dotted line, and I'm going to glue so they're more dimensional too. More depth of it, and it will give more of a 3D look. Like I said, these are really fine to work with, and it will make it look like the tulips are popping like a real tulip would. So there's one. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to do it. Some of them I was just going to do one. I think this one I'm going to do this way. So I'm going to put this one in here. And I'm kind of going to cast the shadow all different ways because of the way the wind blows, tulips and everything. And this one I'm going to take all the way up to the second pinholes or whatever they are. I'm going to trim that. I just want to show you that you can always do different things with the dies instead of just going with one die, and putting it on your card. I get artsy, and I just like to do different things, and see how that made it more dimensional too. So it will make it pop more. I just wanted to give you an idea. This one, did I cut two? No, I cut one for this one. Okay, so this one I might just leave flat instead of and dimension. And I'm gonna just, like I said, I'm gonna bring this one down a little bit, because I don't know how I'm putting these on yet. We're going for a ride, like I tell you all the time, taking you for a ride. this one like this. The sun looks like it's coming out. Hopefully it'll be warm today. Let me go this way with this one. This one I'll cut at the first pinhole line. And I'll bring it down. And when you're playing, you can do whatever you want. Oops. And throw your baby wipe around. I wanted to create like movement on them. And it really, the Diamond Press did an excellent job with these. See how that looks like multiple, you know, some of them tulips are different. Instead of 3, they have more. I think that one turned out really cute too. I did a yellow one here. Let's bring this one down. I just thought these borders were going to be awesome to work with. I'm going to take this one over here like this. And then I might cut this one at a 2 to like this. To give it, and all I'm doing is going over a little bit and staying in the pinholes and making a point. And go down here. This, bring it down a little bit. And do you see how that changed the look of that? It totally made it look fuller. Okay, I think I did a solid blue one, that's right. I was looking at just doing some plain, but I'm going to still put them over that they look like they're, oh no, I didn't. I did do this one. Okay. This one I'm going to do one, I'm going to take it on the first pinhole and go down. I'll bring that one. And they don't have to be perfect. You just want to fill in like that. I think they turned out cute though. I'm just going to keep popping these on here because I think these only made singles of. I don't know, I turn that way. And this one, I'll turn this way. All right. Now, the peepees were tiny. So, I'm going to tell you right now, I had to put them on a little block. And I lost the beak of the one. So, first of all, I have to decide. Some I'm putting in eggs. I cut a strip of paper. It was about 1/4 of an inch this way because I want mine to have black behind the eyes. And I wanted it that I didn't have to worry about because there was no way I was piecing them yellow pieces back in. And color it, it would have not worked neither. So, I'm going to show you how I usually do these too. So, the first thing that I will show you is I add color on, like shading. But I use either a brown gray or the ice. The ice is more of a blue gray. So, I'm going to go around. I'm not going to use the bullet. I'm going to use the point here. But I'm going to go around my peepee like this. And you'll see that it will pop more. This is how I usually shade my, because this is a cardstock that I got from Scrapbook. I'll show you in a second here. And then I'll do the wings. I have to hold this with the tweezers because my fingers are, and I like playing with these little pieces. If you're not a little piece player, you may not enjoy this, but this gives me a piece of relaxation to do this. So there we go. And I'm going to grab this one. That's this side, because you can tell the indentation too. Now these I cut out colored already, so that because they were so tiny, and the beak and everything are to do. And I figured I can't play with that. I need to have these colored. But I went through these here, and I cut out the yellow, and then I was going to use the blue here for the background, and that's how I used them up. Okay, so I just wanted to share with you how I do that. You don't have to shade these. It's just that I like shading my stuff to give it more of a 3D look. And you could have done this with the yellow too. Well, there, now I wrote on his eye. Darn it. I might have to put him hiding now into the egg. You know what? I can show you too with the yellow. I'll do one in yellow. And I got this one here. And it looked like the wings are different shaped because they give you 2 wings to cut out, and you'll see. Okay, so I'll take the yellow, this citrus blend, and I'll do the dark color. Give me this. I'll do the wings first, one at a time. See, it also blends it. Actually, you could just do the wings over the top like that, and that will give it a whole new look too. That's what I'm going to do. And I'll go around the edges on this guy. Maybe I should have did this instead of the gray. I don't know. I just like working with the gray for some reason. Okay. I think the yellow does look better than the gray, but oh well. We did it now. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of estimate a guess on cutting my black here to put for my eyes. That baby wipe just wants to come out. Lay this on top, but I want to make sure that I do not come out of my yellow. Whoa! See? There you go. And I did anyways. So we're just going to snip it. Okay. So there's legs that are like he's standing, and there's legs that he's sitting. So I'm going to use these legs, and I'm going to make him look like he's sitting. Put him like this. And then this one. Like that. And then that little tuft on his head. Just a dab of glue there. I gotta flip it. I'm right-handed and I cannot like that. I'm not shading that. And then I'm just gonna tap a dab of glue here for the beak. And I'll make his beak. You can actually make this beak look like he's looking up too, like that. That's kind of cute. All right, so one bird, one little chickie done. What I'm gonna do with the next one is I'm gonna go look for a shell, and I'm gonna stick him in. And this is the guy I'm gonna stick in. Let's do the eyes first. I think I'm gonna be covering up one eye anyhow. So I'm gonna pull this down, and I'm just gonna take the glue in here like this. Take that, cover the eyeballs, press. Okay. I'm gonna stick him in here. And this is just playing with paper. I'm gonna have this one cover that place, like his eyes a little peeking out. That way it covers my boo-boo. And that. This one I'm going to put here like this. Oh, I didn't put my wings on this one. I'm like, where are the wings there? Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna have him waving. See, it's good I did make them different colors, huh? Okay. Now he's complete. Okay. We'll have this one like this. And then, do we want this one like this, or do we want them up? Yeah, we'll make them waving. Oops. I lost my arm. No, I didn't. Okay. There's another little peep finished. One more. Or what's I going to do with this one? No, I was going to do something different. Okay. Eyes. And you can do your eyes however you want. This is just an easy way for me to do the eyes. And we're going to push down. He has to have a tuffle up here. Oh, I think we'd be better off doing this way. This way, whoop, whoop. There we go. And I'm gonna have him standing, maybe. And this one, I'm going to have his wings down. Like this. And this one over here. There we go. All right, now we got everybody together, put together. And push that over here. And we got to start cutting apart. I have that up there. So what I want to do is kind of tuck tulips, which I'm going to be cutting. That's why I wasn't really excited. Some of them are just going to be, like, they're popping out all over the place. See, I think I have too much stuff, but that's okay because I have extra now. So what I'm going to do is snip these little holds on here to keep my bunny together and have him pop in. Maybe I'll have him out. I do have too much. See, with a little card, it probably is better to, but then I have the pieces to do another card, which I could probably do and show you the different card. I'm just making sure that I snip these. Kind of like that, like that. I can even do, and then what I want to do with the eggs is snip those too. So I'm not going to go close. I'm just going to round it off. That's, and none of these I'm going to have to, like, kind of watch the way I'm going. So I got my eggs. And that's why I wanted, that's what's really cool about these. You have all these eggs in one shot instead of cutting out one or two at a time. This was brilliant of Dr. Press to do it like this. Like that. Bring that one there. All right. Whoops. There's one more thing that I want to do before I complete this up. Okay, we're going to have to stick the pieces up here. I'm going to do the sentiment. So I decided, before I go any further, because I want to lay this sentiment down to see where it's going. So I have tried these adhesive sheets before, and when they were the gray ones, and I don't know if these are permanent or not for sure. So what I'm going to do is I want it thicker. So I'm going to unadhesive this. Whoops. And cut it out at once with this. So I'm just going to lay this on top. And we're going to, then that way it will cut the dots. But I'm going to keep that down and cut this way. And I'll still touch it with glue because I'm still not sure, like I said, if this is permanent or not. And one of my Well Loved folders. I'm going to put this in and make sure that I keep it covered like that. And we're going to test it out. Let's see what happens. It does have it sticky in the back, and this stayed on the sheet. Okay, so I should have cut my white one first. I didn't realize it was going to do this. Okay, so I'm going to pop this out. And I'm going to set this over here, out of my way for right now. I'm going to do the white, because I wanted it thicker to, for more dimension on that. And then I'm going to show you what I was going to do with this. Okay, so this was from the Easter Miracle, and I'm going to use the stamp. I'm going to show you. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm still going to dab with glue, but not as much as I normally do, just at different points here. Because I'm going to, like I said, I don't know if this is permanent or not. And the gray ones did not stick sometimes. And this way it will cover me on sticking. I want to lay that right on top. I don't want to cast a shadow. I want to keep it flush. Press this down. And we'll see what will happen here. Okay. And I'm going to take my stamp press. And I'm going to lay this on here, because this is easier for me to stamp it. I'm going to take my word Easter. And I like cutting my dies out and laying my stamps on top. It's easier for me to see where I'm stamping, and it will look nicer for me. Make sure, yeah, I have it pretty well lined up. Okay, so I want to use a green. I might use this aloe vera chalk. And if it's not dark enough, I'll go with a different color. But I just want to try this. I think I'm going to have to go with a darker color. Definitely a darker color. All right, let's go with another color here. Oh, I think I have pear. Let's go the green. I don't know, pear tart. Let's try that. I'm not cleaning my stamp off. I'm just going right on top of it. Probably contaminated the other color, but okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, I like that. Much better. Okay, one more time. And I didn't prep my stamp or nothing. I just pulled it off the carrier sheet, and I don't prep any of my stamps. Diamond Press does a fantastic job with their stamps. And this is why I have the sticky mat underneath. It seems that it pushes up on my stamp also. That's why, and I cut my sticky mat to fit in my stamp press, because I like it that way. and I figured it's easier for me to do that. Okay, so I'm going to clean this off quick, and before I pull this off, stick that up there, and we're going to pull this off. There we go. All right, just take that, just wipe it down a little bit, put my folder back in. I like that I'm using my folder now, so I don't have to keep pulling my thing apart. Back to this. Okay, so this has made it thicker, that's for sure. And what I want it to do is I want it to stick some things to brighten this too. And that's why I don't think I need all. Oh, I might put him here. That he's on top of the T. Okay. Could have him sitting on the E. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build the scenery that it, not too much now, because I'm really seeing that I cut way too many things out. But that's okay, because I'm going to keep them, and I'll have to make a new card with it. Let's go with, I kind of like that. I think I'll pull that out and put this one up here. Put him here. And he's covering like that. Keep him here. I like odd numbers too. Like that. I don't know if I should put the peep. I need another peep. Just don't know where to go with that peep. Oh, you know what I'll do? Put the peep that he's up here. And I'll have this peep. Bring this down. Him sitting on the egg, going for a ride. This away. I need to change colors here. Maybe the blue. This is good that I made all these colors, because I think this will work out better. Put a pink one together. Put two there. So I cut too many eggs out too. I was going to use, I should use a solid egg down here. Let's see, go down here with this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. Okay, now I gotta start gluing. I'm just gonna squeeze globs of glue here first to just fasten my egg. And I want to fasten my peep up there. Okay. Press him down. I think this is coming out pretty cute with the fence, the way it turned out too. I was going to cut it out in brown, and then I kept thinking I'll do white and go that way. Okay, let's do this Easter quick. This one I'm going to have to put the glue on though, which is nice. There's no holes to worry about, so I'm just squeezing it out and going that way. Because we have a lot of dimension here. And this fits perfectly. Let me put my block on this for a second so I can press it down. Because this is all flat, but it is like getting thicker and thicker as I'm adding more pieces on. Which is why I like doing it this way. I'm going to put the bunny in here too. Okay, let me glue this bunny. I want him peeking over the T. But I gotta pop up the T a little bit. Like that. There we go. There we go. Now, uh-oh, I glued his leg in there. Well, he's stuck there now. That's his place. Whoops. But he's going to have a broken leg till I'm done. Sweet goodness. Want 2 tulips aside of each other, like this. So if I hold them with my tweezers, I'm able to put them where I need them. Okay, like that. Keep putting the block down, pressing down as I'm going up my egg, or up my card. I think I want him there. He's definitely going to be on the egg, rolling. Don't bring that down there. Keep it up here. All right, let's do it this way. We'll put it like this. Let me hold this one like this. That way I can judge where I'm going with it too. I kept thinking I don't want it even with the one across there, but I don't want it. I want it to create like a movement. I think I'm going to put it here. Yeah. Did I glue him down? No, I didn't glue him down yet. Okay. Okay, so yeah. I have to glue the tulip down first because I got to put the bunny ears up over him a little bit. but I want to keep him right about there. And then I'm going to take the bunny. And once I show you how I'm going to do the nose, I'm definitely putting the paint on the nose the way I thought I was going to. It's going to take a little bit of time for that to dry, but that's fine. I'm going to turn him a little bit like this. Or maybe I'll keep him straight because I got him turned and him turned. Yeah, like that. All right, so do we want to keep it like this and have him going this way? Yeah. All right, let's get this like this because we're going to do it like that. I think it's coming around pretty good here now that I got even making more pieces than I need it. So border will do for sure two cards, probably 3. I'm going to take this up a little bit higher because of all the eggs and the tulips. And I think I only did 9 tulips, but I doubled some of them. The bunny, I only did 5 bunnies. And, yeah. I think it turned out cute. I'm wondering if I should have put black behind the bunny eyes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get, this is a dimensional paint. This is the pink. And I'm going, let me make sure I glued everything on. I wasn't sure. So what I'm going to do is, before I do that, also, I'm going to get my chalks, diamond press chalks. And I'm going to put a little color on my bunnies here, on his cheeks, because they're a little cold. Maybe not blushing. Okay, and then I'm going to take my fine marker and I'm going to put dots in here for whiskers. And now I'm going to put the dimensional. Now, before I always start, I take a piece of paper to test it. Because sometimes, see, that poofed out. And I did not want that to poof out. So, what I'm going to show you, the little trick is, let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. Oops, I zoomed in too much. But that way you can see. So I dot. Oh, okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Hang on. We're going to fix this a little bit. Well, now I can't fix it. Ay. Okay, so I'm going to do it this way. I got to clean this up a little bit. Don't panic. That's what I always say to myself. Don't panic. We got this. I'm not going to be able to put it on the way I thought I could. We're just going to clean this off a little bit with my dauber. And I'm just going to try to clean it up. And I'll touch up the thing. This is what happens when you're trying to work on the camera. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it this way. I'm just going to squirt a bunch here. And I'm going to show you. Let me make sure I'm in frame yet. Okay. So I'm going to go over here. Bring this guy in the center. That way you can see. Okay. So I'm going to take this. I just grabbed one little punch. I'm going to dab it in here 1 time and 2 times. Wait, I got to grab more. Grab it and put it in here. And did I touch that? And then I'm going to drag it down to make it look like a little heart. See that? And that's what I wanted to do there. So I'm just going to grab here, grab there, and pull down to a little heart. I think I did fix it though. I think what I'll do is let me put this little one. I'm being dangerous with the paint. I'm going to touch this back up again with black. Let me touch this one up too. But I think I got it, that it looks like a little heart nose. Before I forget, I'm just going to go in here like this. Oh, like that. I don't know why that was bothering me. I'm just going in there to darken it up. Oh, sweet goodness. So now I got to make him with long lashes. And this is what happens to me all the time. Kind of looks good with long lashes. See, somebody must be thinking, hey, judging my hand here. I think it looks better that way. All right. So 1 card done. Give me a few minutes and we'll see if we can get another one, but quicker. Something different here. So I'm going to let this dry. I'll be right back. And I want to show you all the detail on it before I go. Okay, so I'm going to do a second card. I cut out another background and I used the perforated diamond press background with the leaves. I love this one. And what I'm doing is I just got my stamping block out and I'm just going to add blue to the edges here to darken this up so I can use up the rest of my pieces. And this card will come together pretty nice. I cut out another fence. I did it in like a wood grain. It was with, I'm trying to think, it looks like wood paneling. And it was from Paper Studio. And I figured I'll make it go with along instead of going by the paneling strip. I'll show you in a second here. Get this finished here. I know the grass is going to cover this anyhow, but I just want to make sure that I have it darkened and have this light in the center. Okay. And I'm just going to quick put this down with my white and my brush. Okay. Where the heck did I put my... Okay. Talking to myself again. I've been losing things in this craft room. Definitely got to clean it up. Okay. So, telling you, everything wants to come with me. So I cut out this to put in here, and I cut it out at 4 by 5 1/4. Yep. That I have a little margin. So I'm definitely going to glue that one on because that will be flat again. I love these perforated dies that Diamond Press made. These were from the other year, and I always use them because they give the cards such cool effect. I like touching them, and I just like, I like them a lot. Okay, and now I'm going to put this platform on here to smooth this out. Okay, the next thing that I did was, we have our grass left over. I cut out a spring greeting from the large sentiments of that were on the auto ship, spring and Easter. And then I grabbed Diamond Press, the rainbow. I was thinking the orange, but I think this looks better like this. Then I cut out another picket fence. I was thinking about making this dimensional to make it stand up about an inch or whatever, and then it didn't look right. But then when I laid it flat, because I figured you have to ship it flat, I was like, oh, I like that better. So I don't want to bring it up so high. So what I'm going to do is, oh, and I also, this is just one that I folded in half and glued them together. So it made it more thicker, and it also, even though I have it, it gave the pattern on both sides. So I'm going to cut just these off of here. Oh, I'm making a mess again. Okay, let's get rid of that. And I want to put that not completely to the edge because my grass is going to be going in here. And what I'm thinking I'm going to be doing with the grass is I'm going to be layering it. So the bunnies, I did put black behind the eyes. Well, I was working on this because I thought I need that. And that's where I'm going with that. This one shouldn't take long at all to do. Okay, so first thing is I want to, I'm going to glue this on to here because I'm bringing this down here. But I want to put tulips in before too I do this. So I'm just going to figure out where I'm putting the tulips. To be truthful, I should just glue the tulips on, but I don't want to glue the back one yet because I want to leave that swingy to stick some behind there. Okay, you go this way. I want one up high. Like that. And I think I want to do it like this. So I'm going to snip this off here because I want to have this flush with this on the bottom right now. And I want this higher. You'll see what I'm going to be doing in a second, hopefully. And where's my other tulip? Or did I miss one? I meant to pop this one in the back here since I didn't glue that down. I guess this one I'm going to have here. Or did I have it here? I was laying it out before but I want the bunny. This bunny in here. Like he's hiding in there. Yeah, I think that's how I had it. Okay, let me glue this one down too quick. Because because I'm trying to get everything fixed on the fence first. I'm going to pop that over there. And I'm going to glue this here and tap it there because this still opens up. And that one up there. And I'm going to put the bunny. See, that's how I have to swing. I have it bent back. And I'm popping the bunny in here. But I'm going to have him over like that. Should I put him up? Let me just hit a top glue there. And then I can manipulate them the way I want. I want him over like that. Bring this down. I'm just thinking about putting this one here. Okay. So let's start with the fence. I'm going to glue this down. And I'm just going on the broader piece. So this will make it a little thicker, but you don't have to add dimensionals because it's all in one piece then. And it will give the illusion of 3D. Okay, so I'm going to bring this over here, about right there. Because I want it, oh, there's the other tulip. I knew I had another one. Honestly, I can put that one in the front. Okay, this is coming together nicely. There we go. All right. So I was thinking, I don't want my bunny to go up over the edge of the card, but I want him to look like he's peeking, and I want to do another, the eggs. This one I want to keep over here. This one I want to tuck in, and this one I want to tuck in with this bunny here, peeking on top. And I think that's the way I want to do it. Now, how did I have that bunny? Was that bunny hanging on there? Oh, I keep bending his ear. I'm going to break his ear off, I can tell. Just going to dab it right above this G. Slip it under. There we go. Okay. Okay, and I gotta come down. Is he gonna be over? I think. Is he gonna be over? Maybe I shouldn't have popped that ear down quick. See if I can pop it back up again. Okay. Let me get this situated. I don't want to, I'm already running long on this video, and I don't like running long on them. I might have to re-edit it. Coming this way, that you can read it. There we go. Now I'll pop it. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue these two first to the grass. Pop that in there. Put that up there. Okay. This is an easy way for me to, that I can put it all together then. And I'm going to have to snip the grass right here at this dark green. One clear snip. And do we want the bunny to go over it like this? And have him this way? Yeah. Okay, let's glue this bunny first in here like this. And then we'll glue this down. I hope this isn't boring you, but this is taking longer than I thought. It always does, though. I just love playing. Okay, I'm gonna slip it under, and I'm following my my line where I cut my background. Like that. And I just want to pop him in here yet. I wonder if I should have him going this way. And there's another flat card. Not real flat, but you didn't have to add no dimensions on it. And I'm going to do the paint again the way I did it before, not the first attempt, but I'm going to put blush on them, on the cheeks. Because I think it makes them look alive when they're blushed up. And I'm going to get that dimensional paint out again. Where did I put it? Okay. I need a piece of scrap paper. Okay. And all I'm going to do is put my dabs in here like that. Because once it dries. So the trick is, before I do that, let's put the whiskers in. Whisker, whisker, whisker. Whisker, whisker, whisker. Whisker, whisker, whisker. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a little glob. I'm going to dot right there and go down. Dot, dot, and go down. And then it will make a little heart. Put too much paint in there. Wait. These are real tiny noses. Just adding more to it because of the peak. All right. And I did like the eyelashes, so I should have drawn them in right away, but I didn't. Now I'm going to probably reach into this. So I'm just giving one little lash, unless I slip and boo-boo. They're all sleeping. All right. So, now we have 2 cards that are for Easter from the border dies. And like I said, I cut too much stuff and I didn't realize it until I did it. But yeah. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope I inspired you to create. I would like to say thanks. Nope, I didn't. Click and the like button. It's free. It really helps me out tremendously. I thank you so much for everybody that's helping me out on my channel. And I want to do another one with Diamond Press, the Easter one with the cross. I'm working on that right now in my head, and I'll get this together. But thanks for watching, and happy crafting today. Bye-bye.